Good afternoon. Oh, jeez, I forgot to clean this. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to day 14. I'm actually excited about today. Yeah, day 14. Let me rewrite this. I need to be looking at this thing very well. Math with Isaiah. Wow. Welcome to Math with Isaiah. I really want to appreciate everyone that has been tuning in from the beginning up until now. There were a few technical, difficulties and all of that, but yeah, kind of got the hang of it. Yeah, so yeah, I really appreciate you for tuning in up until today. Uh, Today is the last day, so what I want to do is I'm currently with the past question. It's been long. I opened the past question. This textbook is big. I don't know what kind of past question this is. For 12 in one, this is big. Like, I went to school too. It was not as big as this. But anyways, it has about 12 subjects in it. So what I want to do is I want to solve questions under everything we've done. So I have some questions here. And seeing the questions here, I can easily let us know how external examinations, look like. So the first question here is on simplification. The second one is on indices. The third one is on subject of formula. Fourth one is indices, and so on and so on and so on and so forth. Yeah, there are still a few topics that we've not covered. So I'm thinking of doing the second edition of this. If you want me to do that, just let me know in the comment section. But for now, let's deal with this. So I'm seeing one question on subject of formula. Recap session. Alright, so we have a question here, subject of formula, T equals square root of PQ over R minus R squared Q. Now, change the subject of formula. They said, what did they say to make the subject of formula again? Make Q. Now they said to make Q the subject of the formula here. So what do we do? How do we eliminate this? Take the square root of square of both sides. Square both sides. So that will be T squared. Once you square this, this cancels the square. So you'll be having PQ over R minus R squared Q. So now what do we do? Q is here, and we are making Q the subject of formula, right? So factorize it. You'll be having T squared equals Q into brackets P over R minus R squared. Am I right? Q is taken out, Q is taken out, whatever is left, put it in there. This is factorization. Now you see two different topics that we touch in just one question. Subject of formula, factorization. So that's the thing. Mathematics is actually interwoven like that. So now you have to divide both sides by this so that Q can stand alone. So you'll be having T raised to the power T over P over R minus R squared equals Q. So this is the value for Q. Q is this. So this is how you make Q the subject of formula. You can actually simplify this further, but I don't have time for that. Alright, so that's the first question I can see here. Okay, next let's look for another question. This one is actually a little tricky. It's on indices. Mind you, I've not even opened this thing before. I'm just seeing this question. So we have 9 raised to the power 1 minus x equals 27 raised to the power y. They said if this equals this and x minus y equals minus half, find the value of x plus y. Now, do you see this kind of tricky question? Now, how can we solve this? I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna have to try myself. Alright, so now, let's break this down into multiples of 3. 9 is the same thing as 3 raised to the power 2 into bracket 1 minus x. Same thing. Then this is the same as 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by y. Does it make sense? This now, this is another rule in indices. Once the bases are equal, the index will also be equal. So you can cancel it out, but normally they don't cancel it. It's just a rule. Once this is equal, then this is also equal. So we have 2 into bracket 1 minus x equals 3y. So now let's expand. You have 2 minus 2x equals 3y. Now, in this equation, they said x minus y equals half. Now let's come here. X minus y is half, right? Now, what is x then? Move y outside. So x is what? Y plus, sorry, this is minus half. Sorry. That's another thing in maths. If you make mistake, even if it's just one decimal, one sign, it will affect everything else. So now let's change this to improper fraction. That's 3 over 2. So that's y minus 3 over 2. Right? Now, let's insert the value for x here into this. So now you'll be having 2. Now, this changes also to formula, right? That's what I just did here. Inside indices again. Now, we'll be having 2 minus 2 into bracket. What's your x? Y minus 3 over 2 equals 3y. Am I right? Now, let's expand this. You see now expansion. 2 minus 2y. That's actually why I thought those things I thought, because they are very important aspects of math. Minus times minus is plus. 2 times this is 3. This will cancel out. If you do the math on your own, you get it. Equals 3y. Now let's bring this y outside. So 2 plus this is what? 2 plus 3 is 5. Equals 3y plus 2y. That's 5y. So 5 equals 5y. Then y is 1. If you divide both sides by 5, y is 1. Now you've gotten the value for y, right? Now what's the value for x? Now they said x minus y equals this. So x minus y equals minus half. That's minus 3 over 2. What did we get for y? 1. So x minus 1, y is 1, remember, equals minus 3 over 2. Take this outside. X equals 1 minus 3 over 2. That's what? 2, 2, 3, that's minus 1 over 2. So that means x is minus 1 over 2. Now the question is, find the value of x plus y, which is what? So x plus y equals, what is x? Minus half. What's y? Plus 1. So the answer is what? 1. That's half. Now this is the answer. I've actually not solved this thing before. But even because I was doing it live, I'm sure I'd have been way faster than this. But I have to explain. So, you see the kind of question now. You first of all simplify, equate, make sure the bases are the same. Mathematics is actually about, honestly, sometimes there's no lay down rule on how to solve a question. Sometimes you have to be creative, you have to be flexible. That's why somebody can use one method, another person uses another method, another person uses another method, but we all arrive at the same answer. That's why usually in mathematics they mark your steps. They don't really just mark your final answer, because we can all use different methods and still arrive at the same answer. So sometimes it's not really about the answer, but the answer actually validates your steps. So because if you follow the right steps, you should arrive at the right answer. But then there are different methods to solving questions like this. But yeah, I do hope you understand this. I'm very sure the video is going to be online, so you can just watch them after. Yeah, so let me look for one question. Let me give you like 1 minute to look at this. Alright, so let's do this. Now, this is the simultaneous equation. Let's quickly attend to this. Where did I put my duster now? Alright. Now this is another question. Oh, this is not clear. Oh, it's not clear. 3x minus 2y equals, it's not clear. I can't see it. Okay, 7. 3x minus 2y equals 7. X plus 2y equals 3. Now, this is a simultaneous equation. 1. So once you see this kind of equation, just know they are simultaneous equation. Straight up. Now, remember the two methods, elimination method and substitution method. I like elimination method because it's faster. There are some instances where you cannot use simultaneous equation, where you cannot use elimination method. For instance, this is a basic simultaneous equation, but there are some funny kind of simultaneous equation. You can have something like this. X minus y equals 2, and then x squared minus y equals 5. This is a quadratic expression, quadratic equation actually. This is a linear equation. In this kind of scenario, before you can use the elimination method, it might be a little stressful. So it's best to just use substitution method here. We're not going to get into that today. Now, what's the first thing we do? Want to eliminate this. Okay, 2y is there, 2y is there. No need to multiply anything. Just go straight to the point. Here you will have to add them together, because if you use minus 2y minus 2y, you get minus 4y. You won't cancel out that way. But if you add minus 2y plus 2y, they cancel out to 0. So now we're add equation 1 and 2. What does that mean? That's 3x plus x. This cancels out. Equals 7 plus 3. This is 4x equals 10. X is what? 10 over 4. That's 5 over 2. And then substitute it back inside any of the equations to get y. Let's do this. So we have x to be. Let's do x plus 2y equals 3. Let's write using equation 2. Yeah. So we're using equation 2 now. What's x? 5 over 2 plus 2y equals 3. Take this outside, bring this inside. 5 over 2 minus 3 equals minus 2y. Right? Let's subtract. That's 5 minus 6 equals minus 2y. So this is minus 1 over 2 equals minus 2y. Minus can cancel minus from here. Y is what? 1 over 4. Now, this, I know you might not understand how I got it, but if you solve it on your own, you'll get it. Cross multiply, sometimes you just have to be fast. Now, the answer is 1 over 4. So that means x, comma y, is what? 5 over 2, comma 1 over 4. Simple. And instantly you move. That's how you return to something like that. Alright, so very quickly, I saw one question on sword. I'd like us to quickly attend to that. These questions are actually quite nice. I think it's 2012 2012 WAEC. The first question is on approximation, second question is on sword, third question is on ratio, fourth question is on binary, fifth one is arithmetic progression, the one we did. This one is on distance, this is simple interest, this is normal simplification, this is normal simplification, this is number line, subject of formula, simplification again, this is just basic equation, inequality, and so on and so forth. At least the first 20 questions are always very cheap, honestly. Alright, so let's quickly attend to this one on sword. 3 roots 5. But honestly, if you do have topics that you want me to touch, I'd like you to make some comments and I'll make videos on them. Times 4 root 6 over 2 root 2. Is it times or plus? Yeah, times. 2 root 2 times 3 root 3. Now, how do you simplify something like this? I've just seen the question for the first time. Well, you just multiply directly. You have 12 root 30 over 6 root 6. Divide this. You'll be having 2 root 30 over root 6. Then you rationalize. Times root 6 over root 6. You have 2 root 160 over 6. 2 here 1, 2 here 3. Root 160 over 3. Is there a way to reduce this 160? Let's think. 80 times 2. No. 4 times 40. Okay, let's try that. 4 times 40 over 3. That will be 2 root 40 over 3. We can still reduce 40 now. That will be 8 times 5. No, 8 is not a square. 14, 9. No, we can't go below it. I don't think there's anything for 40. If there is, let me know, because I can't think about anything right now. 8, 16, 25. There are no factors that can be broken down. So yeah, 2 roots. This is the final step on this. Okay, let us do this. We have this basic question on simplification. Alright, so simplification. Let's see if we can do these 2 questions. Right, so this is another subject of formula question I'm seeing here. Q equals 3p plus r, 3p over r rather, plus s over 2 equals p. Let's say make p the subject of formula here. Let's do it very quickly. Let's time ourselves 30 seconds. P, you're bringing this over here. 30 seconds. Q minus s over 2 equals 3p over r. What are we doing next? We're looking for p, right? Let's do LCM. So that's 2q minus s over 2 equals 3p over r. Cross multiply, we're having r into 2q minus s equals 6p. Then divide both sides by 6. P equals r into 2q minus s over 6. I'm sure I used like 20 seconds. So this is how you solve questions fast. What did I do? Move this here. We're looking for P. So we just want to make P stand alone. So move this over here. That's what I did. Then LCM, make it like this, then cross multiply like this. P stands alone, and the right beside by P by 6. You have your answer. So one more. Might be a stressful question, but let's see. Let's see if we can time ourselves 30 seconds on this one. 1 over x plus 2 over 3x equals 1 over 3. How do I turn to something like this? Let's try. Now, 30 seconds. What's the LCM? 3x. 3 plus 3 plus 2 rather equals 1 over 3. 3 cancels 3. I've explained that why that is possible before. 5 over x equals 1. X is 5. Simple as ABC. So, you need swiftness. Now, if you can be fast on the simpler questions, that means imagine in 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, you're able to answer 5 questions, 20 seconds each. That normally, imagine you were doing 1 minute per question. That means that other 4 minutes, you can maximize it for more harder questions. You get? So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the class here. End the class here. So what I would just suggest is, if you do have topics, maybe you're trying to study, prepare for, I believe WAEC is around the corner, so you're trying to prepare for WAEC or something, and you need me to make some videos on some particular topics, let me know in the comment section, and I will try my best to attend to them. But for now, thank you so much for joining the 14 days. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, and do well to share, like, subscribe, yeah, share to your friends so they can actually benefit from all of this, because yeah, to me, like I said at the beginning of this, speed matters a lot. And it's not just speed, it's called speed and accuracy. You must be fast and you must be accurate. Not that you fast and do rubbish. No, you must be fast and you must be accurate. So yeah, thank you all so much once again. I will see you. I'm thinking of having maybe a second edition, but I'll definitely let us know. If you want to get updates on this, you can follow me on Facebook. My name is Isaiah. Just search for Isaiah Oyibo on Facebook. You definitely find me. Or yeah, I'll see you around.